16 years with Sun Life of Canada, nearly 8 of them as Chief Executive in the Philippines, Benedict Sison is preparing to pass the baton. While he remains as Strategic Advisor and Chairman, incoming CEO JJ Moreno steps in with continuity of purpose, people, and execution in focus. He formally takes over on April 1st. Here's Danie Laurel with both leaders of legacy, leadership, and what stays this moving forward.
You keep saying that this company is for the Filipinos, to make a difference in the lives of the Filipinos. How can you measure your impact on the lives of Filipinos?
One of the things we always want to do is not just be the leader in the insurance industry, but also be the leader not only in terms of market ranking, but also in terms of the impact or the contribution we make to our clients, helping Filipinos achieve lifetime financial security and live healthier lives, and the impact it makes on Filipinos. So I'm always inspired whenever I hear stories that have impacted the lives of Filipinos. I've heard this from one entrepreneur of ours whose husband passed away, and with the proceeds of that, she was able to establish a Japanese restaurant in Alabang.
Wow, amazing.
So that's the impact of the proceeds. Their lives are even better than before.
It is a platform where I could help Filipinos, it's basically very much aligned with the values of Sun Life, achieve lifetime financial security and live healthier lives. So the more effective I am in Sun Life, the more lives I touch and the more lives I help.
And you're talking about your clients.
Yes.
What about impact on your employees? On 22,000, am I correct?
We have 22,000 advisors.
Strong advisors.
One of our best performing branch manager who heads one of the biggest branches that we have should tell this story about when she was in college. She can't even afford to buy one ulam. So she would share it with a friend, a classmate. Because of Sun Life, not only can she afford to buy meat, not only can she afford to treat herself to good dinner, meron na siyang bakahan.
Because I guess this is a job that a person can do. Any person can train for it. You know, you don't necessarily have to be a financial whiz or graduate to be part. Tell us about the company culture and your own personal values as a CEO. How was your leadership style and how do you want to be remembered?
When I was appointed CEO, I was this Chief Financial Officer. When I was appointed at that time, and they thought I was ruthless. So many people were afraid. Sabi, oh my gosh, CFO, paano na lang kami sa marketing? Yung expenses namin ikakat, di ba? But you know what? You evolve, you transform. So that's what I like about this role, that I'm able to influence. And if I'm able, then I'm successful.
How can you keep having this mindset?
Since
what's the secret?
Since July 11 of 2020, this was during the pandemic. I've always reported to work every single day. People think that it's such a tough job, but you know what? It's not. It's not difficult because the people themselves are so driven, so determined to deliver on our purpose.
Danie, when I took on this role, I told my principals that this is not a job for me. This is a cause I have surrendered myself to. So I will really be working with my team to really make sure that we do not only lead, but we lead with purpose, right? Second is that I always focus on what endures. By focusing on what will endure, in this case, customer focus, taking care of our employees, enabling and motivating our workforce, making sure that we're financially sound. Focusing on what should stay, I think will ground me and get me to where we want to be as an organization.
What are your biggest challenges as you enter?
There will be a set of internal challenges, how to look at our processes, see if which of them we can actually improve on, see if it's going to be future-proof, how do we scale that. And there are going to be external challenges, some of which we have no control, right? Geopolitical risk, climate risk, and all of those things.
How is AI going to change?
It is going to change
disrupt
everything. including life insurance.
Is it a threat to the fact that you have 22,000 people on the ground that are selling these directly to clients?
It is an opportunity, Danie. Imagine 22,000 of our advisors enabled by AI. That's going to be really a game changer.
What was your role in selecting your successor, and how confident are you, and what can you tell the people
the
about
selection of my successor started as far back as 2 years ago. Okay, talagang dami. Then finally, after a year, we were able to select. The one we selected is JJ. He went through a very rigorous process. Talaga interview. He was right. We were taking a risk on him, di ba? The background. But we knew. So, and we're very fortunate. That's why I said I feel so reassured, so confident about leaving Sun Life Philippines.
But you're not really leaving, di ba?
Yeah. You're correct. That's correct.
Tell us about those plans
So
after.
I will continue to be the chairman of the board of our Sun Life Holding Company, and I will continue to be the chairman of the board of our Sun Life Foundation. And at the same time, I've been hired as a consultant, as a strategic advisor to JJ. So just in case
Wow, talaga!
just in case he needs anything.
The mentorship continues.
Continues.